Hey guys, welcome. Let me put it on Facebook as well. Hey guys, welcome to this day number 4. I hope you guys can hear me fine. I think I can hear myself as well. Am I in the right group? Awesome. I'm in the right place. Just want to make sure that I'm in the right place as well. All right. Can you guys hear me fine? It's too much light. I just couldn't fix it today. All right, we're just going to get started, guys. Day number 4. Give me a couple of minutes. I'm a little bit late today, just trying to fix this stuff around here. But let me share my screen as well. So we're going to get started. So you don't need to see so much brightness here. All right. Where are we? All right, let's get started. Let's see who we have here. All right, I'm on live on Facebook, am I? Just let me see that as well. Awesome, Mr. Colin. Come on live here, brother. Where are you, mate? I'm here, absolutely here. Look at the top. Let me put this video right at the top, guys. Remove the other video. I'm here, right here. Hope you guys can see me. Just refresh your browser if you can't see me at the moment. I'm here live. Just look at the bottom. All right, guys. Let me make this as an announcement and let me put it or pin it at the top. Can you guys hear me? Can you let me know if you guys can hear me? You're white as I know, man. I'm trying to fix this light today. I just didn't want to waste my time. Just too much, yeah, too much light going on here. So that's why I'm just gonna put it on the screen so you guys don't need to see too much brightness here. Let me share my screen as well. Oh, it's already shared. Awesome. Let me start this thing. All right, where are we? Awesome. Today we're going to talk about this thing called the traffic, leads, and conversion. Hope you guys doing really well and you're here and to get started with me. So awesome. Let's get started, guys. We have a really huge topic to cover. Too much brightness. Let me turn this off. I'm just can't see myself. This is much better. Much better. At least you get to see my shadowy face, which is okay. All right, so all of you guys here now, I'm guessing. So let me get started. All right, you guys can hear me, which is cool. All right, let's get started. So this is the time we don't want to waste. So how was the first 3 days? Let me ask you this before we get into this. How was the first 3 days? What did you learn? How was the first 3 days? Which one was your favorite? What was the favorite thing you've learned in the last 3 days, right? What was the favorite things? Like, what was the most favorite thing you heard, you liked? What was the number one thing? Anything which stood out the most amongst the other one, what we talked about? We talked about a lot of stuff, right? 3 days were crazy and we covered way too much stuff in the 3 days. I don't know if you guys feel it, but I truly feel that it just went so quickly and we've gone through so much stuff in last 3 days. And it feels like I had a crazy last 3 days putting together all these content for you guys and delivering it and sharing it. Truly had so much fun, and last 3 days been really amazing and enjoyed really really enjoyed going through that. And the funny thing is we are not even close to finish line. We just day number 4 and tomorrow's day number 5. So if you believe 3 days were massive, if you like that, these 2 days is going to be massive as well. Crazy. Like I'm super excited for next 2 days, today and tomorrow for sure. Who's excited about today? Who is excited about today? Because this seems like, I've gone through your forms, I've looked at it, what you filled in those dockers, and seems like this is, or the topic which we're going to talk about today is the massive one, is the one where, is the one where people are sort of asking for a lot of help, and seems like this is the place. I ask people, what are your biggest challenges in the business? And most people talked about this as the biggest challenge, what we're going to talk about today. right? Is being the biggest challenge for most people. And I wonder why, right? I wonder why this is the biggest challenge. So we're going to look at it today, and we're going to try to fix that challenge for you guys and see you don't have this challenge ever again, right? We want to fix that challenge. It's it's um, it's one of the things I would say that you don't know. It's something, one of those things which you don't know, right? It's not that something which is openly available that you can just go and learn. And also, I'm a true believer of that. You guys are master of your craft. You learned your skill set. You spent so much time doing what you do. You just haven't had a time to learn this thing, what we didn't talk about. That's it. So if there is something you want to put it yourself there, it's just a learning gap which you never had it before. So today might be, some of you guys could probably going to find today is the best day ever from the other ones, right? Because some learnings you must have as part of the business learning, right? Business is not a one thing. You know, some people think that I just do this one thing right and everything's going to work. Business is a bundle of things which we must get it right together. It's a linear, it's a sequential process. It's a step by step. We must do it to make things happen, right? It's not just you do one thing and it's done. You make a best product, it's done. No, never. Right? Product is 20% part of the 80%. You know, other things are also there, which we must look into it. So now let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. Who is excited about today? Who is excited about today? Who is excited about today? And now, right now, tell me, after even going through the 3-day content, what we talked about, do you believe that you can be successful in what are you doing? If you're running a coaching, consulting, service-based business, do you believe that you can be successful? Right? Do you believe that? Now, do you have this belief, right? Have we managed to create that belief that you can be successful by showing you certain things in the business which you might not be aware of before that, right? Which you might not be aware of. Yeah, right. So it's really, really, really important, right? Remember, right? So we haven't even talked about the giveaways you're going to get as part of this. And I'm going to give a giveaway anyway, right? So one person is going to win something tomorrow, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm really excited for that person, but also the others as well will get some opportunity as well. But imagine, right? So this is, I really want you to imagine in a way that you really like these 3 days, or today 4 and tomorrow is going to be 5 days. And if you really like that, imagine that how it's going to be like to working with me for 90 days, right? It's very different, right? Spending 3 days are pretty cool, and I liked it. Spending 5 days is going to be even cooler. But 3 days and 90 days are huge difference. Some of you guys couldn't even wait, and I'm really excited to tell you guys. Some of you guys just couldn't even wait. They just messaged me today, Jag. The message was something like this. I really like it, whatever you're doing. It's really cool. Can you just tell me what are you going to sell at the end? That was pretty amazing, right? I'm really excited. I want to be part of that. And she just jumped on it, and she's coming to our boot camp, which is in next weekend. So amazing, right? Some of you guys just couldn't wait, which is really good. And I'm really humbled. I'm really humbled. I think, see, you can take it as an example. Take it as an example, which we're going to talk about today as well, but take it as an example for you, for your business, for your clients, right? I didn't have to sell that person or you guys anything. I wasn't selling anything. I haven't even talked about it. But some of you guys contacted me. Some of you guys just contacted me and saying, doesn't matter what are you selling, we want to buy it. We don't care what you're selling. So that's where you want to be in your client market, right? Remember this one thing which somebody or my mentor said to me 8 years ago. This is one of my mentors said to me 8 years ago. Those who you seek is seeking you. Those who you seek is also seeking you. Now the question is, who are you seeking? Who are you seeking? So it's like, imagine this, right? Do I have to convince a thirsty person the advantages of having a water? We don't need to convince that person is thirsty. Whenever whoever brings the water to that person, he'll buy it, right? Or do we need to convince a person who's having a headache that the advantages of paracetamol when he's having a headache, right? We don't need to do that sort of stuff. It's just we know that. So you always make sure business it works in a way that your product is always there at the right time, right place for the people who are best suited for that. And today we're going to talk about that. How can you do this in your business, right? Exactly what I do. I'm going to show you exactly who like openness and transparency in the business, who like to see whatever we do, we'll just open up and show you exactly how we do it, who like that kind of stuff, who like complete openness in everything in that, right? Who like to see that what we do behind the door, what are you seeing today, we'll just give it to you everything today. Who would like that? Just exactly what we're doing. We'll show you exactly what we do today, and tomorrow is the day where we're going to show you exactly step by step what we do in our business to get the clients to do the business, what we do, right? And it's the formula. It works really well, and I'll show you exactly how that works. It's really good, right? So it's really important for you to take it away for your business as well, right? So whatever I'm going to share today, it's something I'm not just today I woke up and I'm going to share with you guys. No, we apply that every day. Some of you guys are students, some of you guys are students, and some of you guys already know that because we do that with you guys, right? Some of you guys are not yet, right? So some of you guys are external today. And it's good to see, right? It's good to see what we do, so you can see and compare exactly what we do, and this is what we do, right? Exactly, step by step. So I'm going to share with you guys today as well. So let's get started in something which is really important for you to understand, some of the business fundamentals. And these business fundamentals are really important for everybody, right? So all of you guys are who's starting, who haven't made you're $100,000 first. I think $100,000 are really important, a very good benchmark where you can say, I have a business now where I want to make. But before that, before you reached 100,000, everything what we do is just talk about something totally building that foundation, which is really important, right? So today we're going to look at it very quickly. How does it happen and where you do it? So number one thing in the business is foundation, right? Foundation is really important. Then we talk about message to market, then you magnify it, then you multiply it, right? So number one is foundation in any business. Foundation is something which some of you guys already learned it. Some of you already have it in place. It's about skill set in something which you might need to learn. How to sell something, this is a skill set. How to operate a business, that's a skill set. Some of you guys are coming up as NLP trainers, neuro linguistic programming. So you already learned that skill set. Some of you guys are web designers, graphic designers. You already learned that skill set. Some of you guys are musicians. You already learned that skill set. Some of you guys are therapists. You already learned that skill set. So number one is a foundation of that skill set, which you spend a bit of time and learning that. Number two is a message to market. And this is where things started to get a little complicated for people who are skill oriented people who have done the foundation work, but they are kind of really haven't been taught this kind of skill. So that's why they're kind of confused. And because they work so much on the skill set, this next step is really hard. So the message to market is what we do must find out these things. One is, what is your niche market? Who you want to speak to, right? Some people come to us and say, I want to speak to everybody, which is good, right? You want to speak to everybody, that's fine. But for the business sake, to speak to the right people is really, really important. There was a time we had a thing called the radio, and then TV came in. Then what happened is things just changed. Radio and TV were made where you could spray and pray at everybody. Spray it, your marketing to everybody, and pray that somebody gonna come back and buy from you. And that was a spray and pray marketing. What happens is TV and radio was invented very specifically for the people who run their marketing, right? And rest of the other things were given for free. All the soap opera, everything you watched, or the movies and everything, they were just running on TV as a value add. But what they were doing over and above of that, selling the ads, right? Radio was the same thing. Music was getting played as a value add. Rest of the other things, ads were giving to you as part of that, right? So we were doing that, but internet changed everything. So it's not the way it works. So to run any business successful, you must talk about niche market. Let me give you one big tip on the niche market. One of you guys, or all of you guys, if you're starting and you don't work with us at the moment and you are kind of confused with the niche market, when you find a niche market you want to work with, you always start with, what are you doing today? You know, standard stuff. It's a 25-year-old male with the 2 kids, works in technology, right? That's a starting step. But I want you to do something else after today. I want you, when you talk about niche market, not only look at that's, you know, this is a male 25-year-old with 2 kids or 1 kid, works in technology, and that's a one starting step. But also I want you guys to start thinking about psychography of people as well. What it means is, how does that person think and behave? Does he like footy, or does she like footy? Does she like a soccer? Does she play on the weekends? Does she go out and drink beer, or he drinks beer on the weekends, right? What is the psycho, or does he believe in very specific religion? And that's called the psychography of people. So most people stop in the business world now at the niche market. I'll give you an example of our business. When I got started in this business, for our previous business, we hired a marketing company, right? Like anything, we paid them $25,000 to $35,000, and we worked with those company, and we said, this is a marketing company we want to work with, right? And we had a software which we wanted to sell. Pretty standard question came to us, and we had to fill those details saying, who do we want to speak to? Who's our target market? And then I put it at the time was 30-year-old male with 2 kids, right? That was my target market. We were wanted to work, and that person works in technology. And that's where it started. But after 3 months, we failed and sacked that company, right? And what was the biggest reason we sacked? Because everybody out there today doing the same thing. And I still can't believe that. Everybody just stops at that. Because what I realized with the time when I was doing my own studies, right, when I was doing my own why people buy, and I was going through all the books, I realized one of the biggest thing, every person out there have a different belief system, right? We all know that by now, that everybody thinks differently. We are not the same people. So the male, which is 30-year-old with the 2 kids working in technology, thinks and believes completely differently compared to the other people, right? So it's a very, 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 very good way of looking at it. So don't just stop when you stop there at the niche market. Go to the psychography as well. It'll change your life, I promise you. Number 2 is problem they have, pain, right? Problem they have, and you offer. So this is what we talked about yesterday as well, when we talked about, or day before yesterday probably, we talked about when you're creating a product, right? And now what is number 3 is a magnifying. When you already identify all these things, step number 2, then we talk about magnify. We talk about traffic, leads, and conversions, which is today, right? Which is today, we're going to go through it. Number 4 is multiplying. Then you're hiring a team, getting people on board, outsourcing certain stuff, right? So today is the day where we're going to talk about traffic, leads, and conversions, right? That's the day. Before I get into this, let me check in, see if somebody, you guys messaging me and all that. Yeah, cool. That's good. So a lot of people are messaging me. Sorry, guys. I wouldn't be able to see the messages at the moment. I'm just going to keep going, and I'm going to come back later and look at these messages. So let's look at it very, very quickly. So what I want to talk about is this thing. Who's aware of or familiar with the Melbourne's Lygon Street? Right? Melbourne's Lygon Street is very famous. If you're not in Melbourne, Melbourne's Lygon Street is very famous for Italian food. And it's an Italian food place where you can actually walk into that street, and you can walk into any restaurant. Pretty much all of them are Italian, and all of them make freaking good food, really good food, right? But now think of that, your business is on that Lygon Street today, right? All of them have Italian foods, pretty much same kind of food, and they all sell the same thing. They all have a pizza, pasta, everything's pretty much same. So now look at it from external perspective. Your client, when they walk onto that street, they are confused because there's so many options, and they're excited because they want to go and have a dinner, right? They because they keep seeing so many options from outside, right? From outside, every business looks the same. Every product looks the same, right? Yes, today you can say to me, your product is the best product. That's the same thing the restaurant people are going to say. We are the best people here. We have the best pizza. We have the best pasta. But now you look at it from external perspective, right? Everybody out there who's walking on the street as an external, everything looks exactly the same. All the restaurants are the same. People speak the same language as well. Most of them are Italians, right? They do the same thing. But now what I want you guys to do, meet this guy called Marco, right? Marco is runs a restaurant on Lygon Street. Is one of the oldest restaurants on Lygon Street, and his family opened up this restaurant in I think 1982, or about 40, 50 years ago, right? And they were the first people who installed this espresso machine on their rich history. If you look at it, their parents came as a migrants and, nothing at all. They didn't have anything. And he opened up, and parents opened up this restaurant, which was an amazing restaurant, right? So they had the same problems, exactly same problem. Too many restaurant options, too many options on the street, right? Now it's just like amazing that restaurants are that kind of thing that you can't just move from one place to the other place tomorrow, right? Not much foot traffic. How much foot traffic you can have, because people very specifically walk into Lygon Street to eat. Otherwise, there is no foot traffic. It's not a city where people are just going to walk in and out, right? It's not a train station. They don't have a train station. There is nothing at all. Every restaurant looks the same from outside, right? And they are the industry's best kept secret, because they are one of the oldest ones, right? They've been there for a long, long time. They opened up the restaurant when Lygon Street wasn't even considered as a Lygon Street, what is today, right? And not much profit to survive. Nothing much, right? Nothing much. But what is it today? Where they are today, right now. Today, they're one of the busiest places on the Lygon Street, one of the busiest. They can't find a place there. They don't have, you can't find a seat. It's like won many awards. They've done everything, millions and dollars of turnover in their restaurant. Crazy now. Things have changed, right? Completely changed. And I think we all need to take a lesson from that business very specifically, which we're going to talk about. What are the lessons as well? But these are the three things or three metrics to grow any business. So if you haven't done it by now, I would highly recommend go and download the workbook. And when you download the workbook, we're going to do the lessons as well. We're going to look at it, what we're going to talk about today. So the three key metrics in the business to grow any business. Number one is attention, leads, and conversion. Attention, lead, conversion, attention, lead, conversion, attention, lead, conversion. So this is the three metrics. How much attention are you getting? How many leads are you getting every week? How much conversion are you doing every week? Very, 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 very important metrics, right? Attention, leads, conversion, attention, lead, conversion. So here are the five big mistakes people are making. See, can you see the baby in the picture, right? Your product today is like a baby, and all of you guys are pretty proud of your product. It's like your baby. You just do everything for the product. You sort of working on the product. You're taking in and out of the product. You do everything and trying to make that product the best. So that's the biggest mistake everybody's making. If you don't do it, which is a good thing, right? So they believe product is everything. The baby is the product is everything, right? That's what it is. My product is everything. So number two, the biggest mistake people make is not focusing on marketing and sales. Not focusing. There's no focus. There is a random focus, but there is no focus, right? And there is no authority. So you're not trying to become the authority of your own domain. There is no lead automation happening. There is no measurement happening. There is nothing happening in the business. So see, what happens is normal business people, what they do, and correct me if you're not doing it, you are at the right place. But what people do, the people we work with, the people we spoke to, they spend so much time doing completely opposite. They spend so much time in the product world, trying to make the product better, trying to find the product better. Not doing anything else, right? Not doing anything else. There is no authority. The people are not trying to become the authority of their domain. So your biggest resource is time. Your biggest resource is time, right? See, you start a business, you get doing busy the operational stuff, and you keep doing those operational stuffs. And after 6 months or after a couple of years, you're ready to close the business. You just say, I can't do it. It's just too hard, right? So you build this belief, the business is too hard. It's not for me. You blame the market. You blame other people, that these people haven't taught me. These people are not helping. These people do this. These people do that. I don't have a sales. My staff not good enough. My developer wasn't good enough. My chair wasn't good enough. My chair broke my back. We blame other people, right? This is what ended up doing. Then you close the shop, and then you have this belief for life that business or doing business is the worst thing you ever do. It's just because you haven't learned it, and now you started to blame other people. So if you know what to measure, can you improve? Can you measure it, right? If you know what to measure, can you work on it and improve it? Can you work on it and improve it? If you know what to do, right? Right? Yeah, so let's have a look. Let me ask you this question. So I'm just looking at your comments now. So what if you know what to measure, you know what to measure, and you know exactly what to do? Will you be able to do it? Well, if I know in the business, what should I be measuring, and what should I work on to improve it? You reckon you'll be able to improve it when you know what to do, right? So let's have a look at what you should be measuring in your business today. What you should be measuring. Number one thing you should be measuring, or these are three things you should be measuring in the business, is how much attention are you getting? How many leads are you getting? And how much conversion are you doing? Attention, lead, conversion. Now, if you look at your workbook, honestly, answer these two things for me, or three things for me. How much attention did you get? How many people either watched your videos or either clicked on your website? How many people clicked on your views on the video? How many people watched it? That's the attention, right? How many people registered or something? How many people downloaded your ebook? How many people registered for your workshop? How many leads did you get last week, in last 1 week, right? And how many conversions did you do? How many conversions did you do? Honestly, I would love to know the answer now. If you are here and you're watching it now, let me know, right? Let me know. How much attention are you getting? What's the attention look like, right? Exactly, right? What's the attention look like? So I like the idea. So let me know what's the attention look like, right? Attention, lead, and conversions. Attention, lead, and conversion. Attention, lead, and conversion. Attention, lead, and conversion. So I'm looking at your comments now. So put it there in the comments as well. Love to see how much attention did you get in last 1 week? How many leads did you get in last 1 week? And what happened after that? How many conversion did you do? Yeah, good. So there is no attention, there's no leads, so the question here is, if there is nothing in this space, right? So you get 20 leads, and how many conversion did you get? So if it's 100, 20, and how many conversions? Converted 1 or 2? Sorry, conversion 1, 2. What is 1-2 means? Is it people are still undecided? Either it's 1 or 2. What is it? People are still waiting. So what is 1-2 means? Is it people are still waiting on you, or are you waiting on people? 1-2, don't know, right? So just a simple math. If you're selling something for $1,000, and if you do this way and you're measuring something, right? So $1,000 for 10 leads, 10 conversions, you have $10,000, right? It's just the process, right? As I said earlier, business is a linear and sequential process. It's a linear and sequential process. If you keep saying this, you don't have a client, So my question would be, go back in any space. How much attention did you get? How many leads did you get? How many conversion did you do from that? If you haven't done anything, it means that you have a problem with attention, lead, and conversion. You don't have a problem with the client. There is no client. That's not the problem. The problem you have is the attention, lead, and conversion, right? That's the problem we need to fix. So now you understand the psychology and the way you speak in the business world. You can't say, I don't have clients. Now you talk about, I didn't get much attention. I got much attention, but I didn't get leads. I got many leads, but I couldn't convert. But I converted them. I've got a client now. Does it make sense now, right? Can you agree with this, that, does it actually make sense? Right? That it doesn't make sense, right? It's very important to see that when you don't have a business, when you don't have a client, you don't have a business, right? When you don't have a client, you don't have a business. But when you don't have a client, instead of working on something else, all your mindset, all your timing should towards be this way, right? Attention, lead, conversions. And I want to show you how to get the attention, how to get the leads, how to get the conversions, right? How to actually do that. So as I said, business is a linear process. You do step-by-step stuff, right? So how to create a flow in your business, how to create that flow in the business. So number one thing you all must be seeking, today. That's the number one thing. You all must be seeking attention from your clients. That's what you must be seeking. If you're not getting attention from your clients, you have a messaging problem. Means that whatever you're selling, they don't want to buy it. Right? So means that if you're not getting attention from your prospective clients, means that whatever you're selling, you don't want to buy, they don't want to buy it. So all your hypotheses about the problem might be wrong. The reason I say hypothesis, because it's in your mind at the moment. It hasn't been proven. When it's proven means the client hasn't paid you for that. It's just in your mind, assumption. You assume that there is a problem, right? Client hasn't paid you for that. Until client pay you, problems are assumptions and hypotheses in your mind. You created something, you believe that it might work. Sometimes it doesn't, because this is based on your assumptions. So if you're not getting attention, the problem here is your message is not right. Means that you're not speaking to the right people. You probably haven't tapped into the right problem yet, all that, right? So attention is the number one thing to create a flow in the business. If you're not getting it, you must work on attention. How do I get attention of my people? How do I get it? Now, let me answer this question, or let me ask you this question. Did I get your attention? Did I get your attention? Right? I did something right, because you're already here. You're already consuming my content. So I must have done something right. Right? So I got your attention by doing certain things. So that's what you need to do as well for your prospective clients. Must do something to get their attention. Number two things is you must have some sort of call to action. You must make them take some action, whatever that action might be, right? You must make them take action. Either download your ebook, either come to your workshop, either attend my webinar, either join my group. You must make them take some action. If there is no action, you won't know if that client is coming from attention to becoming a lead. Coming from attention to becoming a lead. The only way you can convert client from attention to lead, when there is a call to action. See, you stand up on any fair on Lygon Street, or any fair, or go, there is so many stalls there. You'll see 50 stalls. One person like me walk into that fair and see 50 stalls. I'm confused. I don't know which one to go to, because there's so many stalls. If you're a woman, you probably want to walk into every stall and you want to see what they're selling. But men are like standing up there, I don't know which stall I should be going to. But there is one guy standing up there saying, I'm selling, I don't know, what do I like? I like pizza, right? I'm selling pizza. And on that day, if I really feel like having a pizza, I walk into that shop, right? He says, I'm glad you're here. Let's go sit at the back. Right? So he took me inside and put me at the back where I could have a pizza. So what it means is there's so many people. He stood up and made a call to action for people, so that come on this side. If you want to buy pizza, you must do the same thing on the internet or anywhere outside, right? You must have a call to action. Come towards me, and then you take them somewhere, right? Then you add value. The pizza guy probably give me the pizza. This is a value add for me, right? You must add some value. Am I adding value to you today? Am I adding value, right? I'm giving you something. This is the value add for me. This is the high class value add for you, right? Then after that, you must be conversion. So there is a big, big problem I can tell you today, right? A lot of people add value, but they don't add value in a way to make people buy. And tomorrow it's going to be day for you where we're going to talk about this, right? But today, don't chase people. Don't chase people. Be a farmer, not a hunter. Be a farmer, not a hunter. So if you guys like that openness, if you guys like the transparency here, all that, this 5-day challenge is me planting a seed, right? It's a high quality giveaway, right? It's an absolutely high quality giveaway. I'm doing exactly what I teach. Exactly, step by step, I'm doing the same thing. What I'm doing is I'm planting a seed. If you're not becoming a client, but you already know that, who to go to if you need help, right? You might not become a client straight away, but you know who to go to when you have a problem, right? Does it make sense? Do you agree with this? Does it actually make sense? Does it actually make sense? Do you guys agree with this, right? So it's pretty straightforward. It's one of those things which are exactly same thing. I'm doing the same thing, right? So I'm not just sort of teaching stuff. I'm also doing the same thing as well. I'm just also following the same method. So you must be clear first on one thing. Who are you targeting? Who are you targeting, right? Really, really, really important. Who are you targeting? And become the go-to person for that target market. Become that go-to person for that target market. Very specific target market, you become the go-to person for that. I'm the go-to person for people who are coaches, consultant, and service provider. I have salespeople I'm working with. I have business coaches I'm working with. All these people we have in our team we're working with, right? Why? Because I'm the go-to person for that. If you have a problem in your business, you don't know how to grow the business, I'm the guy for this, right? And you'll see it's a consistent message everywhere. Not only on this, everywhere. So I am the go-to person for that. So how to become the go-to person in your industry within your target market? How to become the go-to person? How to become the go-to person? Let me ask you guys this. How to become a go-to person? Can somebody tell me how to become the go-to person of your target market? Right? How to become that go-to person? How to become that go-to person of your target market? How do you become that? How do you become that? Let me ask these guys. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Be known. Yeah, one of them, be known. Absolutely. Subject matter expert. Yeah, eat them. Eat them to see what you can do. Be the authority. Yes. Yeah, be the authority. But the question now here is the steps, right? One day we talked about the perception marketing, but also how to become that. Be their lives. Yeah, exist. Not eat them, get to know them. That's good. SME, yeah, good, right. So when you're a subject matter expert, right, when you're SME of something, right, how do you become that SME? Now the question is, yes, you're right. You become the SME. SMEs are people, the subject matter expert. Absolutely right. But how do you become that subject matter expert? That's the question. How do you become that? How do you become that SME? How do people know that if I have a problem about this, I must go and see this person because this person can solve this problem? Let's look at it very quickly. How do you become that? Number one thing is high quality content. High quality content, very specific to your target market. High quality content, very specific to your target market. High quality content, very specific to your target market. Now, let me ask you this. What I'm sharing with you guys from last 3 days, today and tomorrow, is this a high quality content? Do you like it? It's a very high quality content because this is something not everybody's aware of. Very high quality. But what can you do? You can teach people. What I'm doing today through this, I'm teaching you something. You can do the same thing. You can teach people something. The other thing you can do is you can interview people. Right? You can interview people. You can find somebody in your target market who would they be interested to hear about. You can go and interview them so that you can give them the high quality content. You can motivate them. You can inspire them. Right? You can do a case studies with them. This is what we done. This is what Domino's did. This is what Zappos did. This is what those people did. Right? I was giving you like last couple of days all these things. Or you can do Ask Gary V type of stuff. You can do Q&As. Right? You can do all these. These are teaching, interview, motivate, inspire. You can do case study. You can do a Q&A. This is very specific content for your target market. What would they like to hear? What would they like to learn? This is for them, not for you, for them. Right? Look at it from the external perspective. Look at it from your client perspective. Now, what happens is when you know that, you want to teach them, interview, motivate, you plant a high quality seed. You plant a high quality seed. How do you plant a high quality seed? You can do by book. You can go by ebook. You can do by online event. You can do a challenge, exactly what I'm doing right now. That's a high quality seed. Right? You can do live events, get people to come into the room, right? So what happens in this? When I say don't chase client, be a farmer. Don't chase client, be a farmer. So when you run a live event, when I did this 5-day challenge, am I chasing you today? Am I chasing you in any form or shape? What I'm doing is I'm planting a seed. I'm a farmer. I'm becoming a farmer because I'm planting a seed in your mind that if there is a problem, you should think of my name. Not anybody else in the market, should be Jag all the time. If you want to grow your business quicker and faster than anybody else, you should be thinking of my name, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm planting a seed. You do the same thing in your target market. Plant a seed, be a farmer. Don't chase people. Don't become a hunter. Become a farmer. Become a farmer. Find out where your target market is and plant a seed. There are two things you can do, right? You can go out and find where they are. You can bring them to your room and plant a seed, right? This is what, or you can bring them like this in a group and add value, plant a seed in there. Your content strategy must be targeting 5 type of clients. And this is really important concept. I want you guys to put all your focus on this right now. If you're watching this, if you're watching the replay, put your focus in, put everything aside and watch this really carefully, what I'm going to talk about right now, because these 5 things is absolutely everything for your business, right? Absolutely. So there are 5 type of clients where you must be targeting. Unaware, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, most aware. And I'm going to look at you. So number 1 is unaware, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, and most aware. Let's look at one by one very quickly. What do I mean by that? What do I actually mean by all this? So number 1 is unaware. What do I mean by unaware? Unaware is people have no idea that they have a problem. They have no idea they don't have a problem today. They don't have any clue they have a problem, right? Problem aware are the people who are aware of the problem. Means that I'm sitting at work today, I have no idea I have a problem. Then I'm trying to get up from my desk and I hurt my back. Now I'm a problem aware person because now I've hurt my back. I have a problem. That's what called the problem awareness, right? Now I'm problem. Solution aware. Now I know that I have a problem in my back. I'm going to find solutions available in the marketplace to fix my back. Solution aware is there are 5 type of solutions available. I can go to physiotherapist. I can go remedial massage. I can go to my GP. I can do something else. I can buy a chair and sit on the chair for a couple of hours to try to fix it. I can go and get a massage done as well, right? There are few solutions available. I can take a tablet, it might fix my back, right? There are few solutions available. So I'm solution aware. I want to find out what are the solutions available in the marketplace to fix my back. Product aware. Now I have already looked at it. There are 5 things available which I can use to fix my back. I'm going to go with the remedial massage, right? I'm going to go with this because I believe that's the best solution for me, right? So now I'm a product aware. I know which product I need to buy from the marketplace. I'm going to go and shop for remedial massage, right? The last one is most aware. So now what I'm going to do, my action would be go out and find who is the best remedial massage in my local area. Who is the best, right? Who is the best local area remedial massage therapist? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Right? Right? Tell me, does that actually make sense? Does that make sense? So first is unaware. Nobody is aware that they have a problem. Then people are problem aware, solution aware, product aware, and most aware. What most people do today, what most people do, and if you look at in the marketing world, craziness is going on. Everybody is targeting where people are most aware, when people are looking for the solutions. See, all are, if I just look at normal math, people are 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%. So every category is about 20%, right? Every category is about 20%. So what most people do is they only connecting or trying to work with people who are most aware, right? Who are most aware, who are right at the end, who are just saying, I want to buy something, right? I just want to buy something. How do I find the best remedial massage? Depend if I'm the one, I'll just look at Google. I just Google it, or I'll just look at somebody else. If I've seen somebody's ad came in front of me, I'll look at that, right? If that's the case, came up. So I'll look at those people who already came in front of me early on, right? So that's why it's really important your name and your face to be in front of people. See, that's why I said early on as well, I want to put my name in front of, or face in front of most people, because when they have a problem, they should think of my name. When they have a problem, they should think of my name, right? So really, really important. So these are the 3 questions you must answer. Who, where, what? Who, where, what? Who are they? Where are they? What seed do I need to plant? What seed do I need to plant, right? Who are they? Where are they? What seed do I need to plant? Let's look at the example of business coaching, right? Business coaching. So let me ask you this question. See, I don't know what's happening in this space, but I want to ask you guys, if you are a business coach, and some of you guys are part of my group, so you understand this, you'll understand this question really, really well. So if you're a business coach, does anybody out there hire a business coach? All of you guys in this space, you are here. So some of you guys are part of the team. Some of you guys are already here. Now, let me ask you this question. Have you ever hired a business coach? Have you ever hired a business coach? Have you ever hired a business coach? Say yes or no. Have you ever hired a business coach? Have you ever hired a business coach? Right? Let me see if any answers pop up. In the meantime, I think you must look at this one thing, right? Right? You must look at one thing. Who are they? Where are they? And what seed do I need to plant? So if you are a business coach and you're looking to expand your business and you're looking to grow your business, my question would be, you must be concentrating on one thing. Who are these people I want to speak to? Where are they? Where are they? Like, where do they hang out? Where do they hang out, right? And what seed do I need to plant? What seed do I need to plant? Do I need to give them free event? Do I need to give them free book? Do I need to give them free something so that they can actually plant a seed? I'm giving you free seed as well today, right? I've been giving you from last 3 days. That's me planting a seed because I understand my target market really well, right? You all are here. All are here means that it works. It really works. The key here is farming. That's the key, right? Not chasing, not hunting, not going after your clients. The keys is farming, right? What does my market really want from me? That's the question. What do they really want? That's an interesting question, isn't it? Isn't this an interesting question? What does my market really want from me? What do they really want? What's the best seed? What's the best seed will work in this industry? What do I give it to them so that they can think I'm the person, right? What does my market really want? It's a right question, isn't it? Right? What's the answer to this? What does my market really want from me? What does my market really want from me? Very good question, right? I want you to look into this. I think if you are one of those people who do some sort of meditation and have a practice in place, I think sit down today with this question. Sit down with this question and answer or ask yourself, what does my market really want from me? What do they really want? What do they really want? Do you want me to tell you what my market really want? Do you want me to tell you so that you guys know that, right? Because I know my market, and I think I do because I've been working for a while now in this industry. My market really want to serve. My market really want to serve. That's what my market wants. They really want to serve. Right? They have this passion that they want to serve. They have some sort of service. There's some sort of skill set. They want to serve others. Right? That's what my market want. Really want to serve others. Right? They have this compassion. They're good people. They have this compassion, but they have no idea how to sell this, how to take it to the market, how to make people convinced that they have the best thing in the marketplace. They don't know how to do this, but they want to serve. Sometime from coming from a really good heart, because they want to serve, they seem really pushy in the marketplace because they want to serve. They come from that warmth, right? Do you agree with this? All of you guys are here today in the marketplace. Tell me, do you want to serve, right? Tell me if you agree with this. Do you want to serve? Right? Do you want to serve? So that's what my market wants, right? So what's the best seed that will work for any industry? Let me sort of ask this. What's the best seed that will work in any industry? Now talk about any industry, right? What is the best seed? What is the best seed that will work in any industry? What can you plant today which will work in any industry? Let's look at it. Let's see. Yeah, cool, awesome. See, you guys agree with my stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what's the best seed? What's the best seed that will work in any industry? Let me look at what you guys are going to say now. Let's see. I'm just going to look at it. Pause for a minute. And I'm going to take a sip of water and I'll look at your answers. Tell me what is the best seed which will work in any industry. Yeah, what does that mean, Colin? The seed that coincides with their thinking. What does it actually mean by that? Seed of service. Yeah, good, Anu, very good. Yeah, serve humanity by improving health. Cool, that's good. So how would you deliver that seed? So confidence, trust, you will be able to, does what offer me? Yeah. So let me put the question the other way, right? So now you know this seed, which you know that, but how would you deliver that seed? So now you know that you have a seed of service or you have a seed of something. You have a seed which you want to deliver to your client. You want to give it to them. How would you give it to them? How would you actually deliver? What's the delivery? So now you know that you need to plant a seed, but how would you do that? Yeah, seed of solving a problem. Yes, agree. So how would you deliver that? How would you tell them? How would you tell them that you can solve their problem? How would you tell them? How would you actually plant it? See, physically, if you want to plant the seed, you want to walk into your backyard and you want to plant the seed in the sand, physically walking and doing it. How would you do that? By yourself, being real and vulnerable. Yeah, that's good. But how you physically do it? See, if I want to plant a seed, how would you physically do the work? But being yourself is good. Yes, I can be I can be by myself, real, authentic, in sitting by myself in a room as well. Yeah, show them the path. Yeah, I can show. But see, all of these questions are right, but I'm just wondering, maybe I'm not able to ask this question. Video is good. Well done. Somebody's good. Video is good. See, this is the delivery now we're talking about. Show them face to face. Awesome. That's good. Show them SSS formula. Yes, now you're getting there. I thought I wasn't asking the question in a right way. I started to doubt myself in a minute. Can you see that? Right. So this is how you do it. This is how you do it. You do through WW, which is webinar or online, or you do it workshops, right? Physically delivering the work, right? This is the best seed you can plant. This is the best seed you can plant. You can do it through videos, perfect answer. You can do it through webinars, you can do it through online events, you can do it through 5-day challenge, you can do it through live workshop. This is the best way to plant a seed. Best way to plant the seed. All right. Best way to plant the seed is by doing the workshops, by doing the webinars, by doing all these videos, so that you can do get to tell people that what you do. Events, yeah, perfect. Slideshows, absolutely right. Take them on a journey, yeah. Presentation, absolutely, you're right. So you're right on spot now, which is pretty cool, right? This is very, very good. Speaking to people, yes, absolutely. Physically doing it, right? So how you can reach more people, how you can reach more people, how you can reach, this is the biggest secret, right? How can you reach more people? How can you reach more people? Sorry for this, guys. How can you reach more people? How can you reach more people? So the answer is go through people, not to people. Go through people, not to people. Where are your clients today? So now all these business coaches out there who are looking for clients. Before that, let me ask you this question. Where are your clients hanging out today? Do you reckon if you work with accountants, they will have a list of clients, they can organize an event, ask the clients to come in and see you, right? Can the accountants do it? Who else has got your clients, right? Which are not direct competition to your business, right? All these people out there, where your clients go before they come to you. If you're a business coach, your clients go to the accountants. Or who else? If you are a healthcare professional, you provide, say, massage, a remedial massage, right? If this is an example, where your clients go before that. Your clients are health freaks. If they are, they're probably looking for personal trainers, right? Or other health experts, nutritionists. All these people have your clients, right? So people, you must look at it in a way that if you go to individual people, it's just going to take a long time. So you always not go to people, go through people, so you can see and meet a lot of people. I'm always interested in looking and joint venturing with people who have bigger database of coaches, consultants, and service providers. My business works really well. Why? Because I work with 3 accountants. I know my clients are there because accountants need marketing. Their clients need marketing. So we are part of that, right? That's the way to look at it. Remember Marco. Remember what we talked about earlier? What did he do differently? What did he do differently, right? He had the same problem. He had everything exactly like what we talked about. He spent time building partnerships. He spent time building partnership. He spent time building partnership with offices which were local areas. He spent time partnership with the hotel industry. See, everybody stays in a hotel, ask for where do I eat tonight? Where do I eat for lunch? He partnered with those hotels. He partnered with the Melbourne City Council. So Melbourne City Council became one of the biggest partners for them. Any event happens, Melbourne City Council referred to them. Carlton Footy Club became one of the partners as well, right? So this is how he did it, and many more other partnerships, many more other partnerships, local accountants partnership where they want to have lunches, they go to his place. So this is what he did. So if you want to build a partnership, these 3 questions you must answer, right, for your partner. This is what your partner is going to ask you. If you're one of those people, and say, for example, you want to work with accountants, you want to work with business trainers, you want to work with professionals, anybody, they're going to ask these 3 questions to themselves. Can I trust this person? Right? Can I trust this person? Do I trust him or her? That's what they're going to ask. Will he or she going to make me money? Will he or she will make me look good? If the answer to all of these are yes, they'll be happy to partner with you. So before you go and speak to somebody and say you want to partner with them, you must answer that, right? You must believe that. Can you trust that person? Can or he or she will make me money? Will he or she will make me look good, right? These are the questions you must answer. So let's look at very quickly, guys, recapping it. You must measure. What do you measure, right? You measure attention, leads, and conversions. Be a farmer, not a hunter. What does my market really want from me? Sit down today after this, ponder on this. What do my market really want from me? Right? Remember this. All of the things you must answer is always go through people, not to people, right? Always go through people. So we make things really difficult for us. I want to say this before I end this. We never do what we needed to do. We always do everything else, right? You all know what you need to do to be successful, right? Success is a straight path. If you want something, you should be going towards this. What we do instead, we do so much things. We try to make it things perfect. We try to, create a best product. We try to work on logos. Some people spend weeks and weeks designing logos, website colors, trying to find a camera to shoot a video. So much wasted time doing operational stuff, trying to upload emails, trying to do spreadsheets, trying to build the software, all this, right? Spend so much time, and they don't spend time on what? Attention leads conversion. Attention leads conversion. Attention leads conversion. Everything else has no meaning if you don't have an attention, if you don't have leads, if you don't have conversion. Attention, lead, conversion. Everything else is rest of the other work, right? You must not talk, even look at it. What you must be doing? You must be doing attention, lead, conversion. Tomorrow, if you want to work on it, find a way to get attention. Number 2 is find a way to convert them, give them something so they become a lead. Number 3 is speak to them so they can become or convert them to a clients. Tomorrow, we're going to look at it, how you can actually get 10 to 20 clients in next 90 days. That's tomorrow's one. We're going to talk about exactly step by step how you can get 10 to 20 clients in next 90 days, step-by-step process to tell you exactly how you convert them as well. We're going to show you our system, my system, what I've been using, and all of the guys in the program as well. They do as well part of this. I'm going to show you exactly step by step how we do it as well. But before I leave for today, I think we have a couple of minutes above the time today, taking a bit of more time. But tell me exactly, how was today's? Right? How was today's lesson? Right? How's today's lesson? What did you learn? What did you learn? Right? Anything specific you learned? How was it today's? Any aha moment? The reason I'm asking this question, right? So you must be really, really aware before you go back into the world, started watching TV, started doing something, you must remember it. What you learned the most today. If you do it, type it in, you'll remember it. That's the only thing. Right? When you type it in, you'll remember it. If you don't type, if you don't write, you will not remember it. Only 5% what we talked about, you'll remember it tomorrow. Right? 5% you remember it. So if you want to remember more, you must type it in, must write it down. That what did you learn the most? Even to yourself, what did I learn the most today? What did I learn the most? Just think about it and write it down so that you can remember it. Right? Otherwise, you'll forget everything tomorrow. I promise you, we go through 5 days today or this week. When the next week comes, you're only going to remember 5 to 7% of the entire 5 days. See, we covered so much stuff. You must remember this. Awesome. That's good. Awesome. Good work, guys. All right, that's it for me. Tomorrow is a big one, guys. Tomorrow, one of you going to win something huge. It's a big day. We're going to speak about a lot of stuff. I'm going to give you my plan. I'm going to give you exactly what we do in our business, what other people are doing who work with us, exactly step by step. Exactly. I'm going to give you everything. Cool. All right. So concentrate on attention lead conversions. Put it on your whiteboard, put it in your room, put it everywhere on the wall. Attention lead conversion, and measure it every day. How much attention did you get? How many leads did you get? And how many conversion did you do? That's it. 3 things to measure every day. All right, that's it for me. I'll speak to you guys tomorrow.